Well, jeepers, it sounds like someone's mad over there. Let me get my computer up, see if it'll work. Are you serious? Nobody's over here? Oh, there's some people. Here we go. Oh. Hi, everyone. How are you guys today? So I hear that 180's over there saying, Sarah Dipshit is dead to me. When was I ever alive for you, 180? When have you ever acknowledged anything I ever did? When have you ever been friends with me, 180? You know, my aunt died today, and I really don't give a fuck. I'm gonna lay it all out there, and I don't care who gets mad. My father sent a message to my son that my aunt died. So, do you really think I'm gonna give a fuck about anything on YouTube? Yeah, I don't care. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Crystal says so. Hi, Christy Andrews. Sunny side up. I'm so done caring about people. What does caring do for me? Nothing. Because nobody gives a shit, not even my own father. So, Laura, fuck you. I hope the COVID gets you, baby. I don't give a fuck. You want to talk shit about me and say that I'm lying? Well, let's see. I don't fucking care anymore. I don't care. I don't fucking care. So I'm obsessed and want to wear your skin, Laura. You're fucking 10 years older than me, and I want to wear your skin. Gravity's already getting a hold of me, bitch. I don't want to be anything like you. I don't care about your channel. I'm not here to build this big empire like you. All I care about is exposing you. And it's not like a chess game. I'm not going to be allies with some fake ass motherfuckers just so they don't come after me or my people, like you say. I don't give a fuck. I need you to know that. I'm not going to be friends with somebody just so they don't come after me. I wish a motherfucker would come and step up on my doorstep. I dare you. My address is out there. Come for me. I don't care anymore. I don't care. Okay, let's get to this. Real World Podcast and Laura. And it's so funny, Laura, that you've had the audacity to bring up your positive test of your son. You used that as sympathy. And then you went into the story on how Sarah Dipshit had this twisted or turned upside down or whatever you want to call it. Nah, bitch, I didn't do that intentionally. And once I figured it out, I deleted the whole post and did it the right way. So at 8:22 a.m. this morning, Real World Podcast says if anyone who has a direct line on Dave, I got some information that will put him on the doorstep of someone when they go to their town and film it, right? And he wants a donation of $1 to his Cash App. This is all about money. All about money.
Well, it's official. I'm dead to 180.
Oh shit. Me
I
too, man.
know.
What are we gonna do?
I don't know how I'm going to deal with it. I don't know. Because he puts up two nasty posts about his friend. I'm the bad guy. Okay,
Yeah.
180.
I
Just
want to get into that story after a while. I want to explain. I'm going to go into full detail why I don't like the word junkie, because it leads up to the shit that happened to me today. But I know nobody's going to give a fuck. Not even my family gives a fuck. So fuck all of them. I don't care.
Sarah, I'm sorry. Don't cry.
I don't care, Tracy.
Laura's over there saying I was triggered on Rails. Why? Because I called you I acted like a sample of what you act like every time you open your mouth, Laura. You think that's triggered?
Laura's the one that's triggered. She's the one that got caught feeding information to Rel in that Discord. And so she got big mad and went live and started cussing and calling people names. But here, look, my son's positive for COVID. Feel sorry for me. Nah, bitch, you was on his fucking live last night for how many hours? Dragging everybody? Yeah, seems like you're real worried about your kid. You only make it convenient that you're worried about him when people have sympathy for you and feel sorry for you. That's all that is.
Yeah, I ain't gonna say nothing about her mothering, but I will say she didn't take COVID serious. Remember, she was out shopping for fucking paint when this shit started. She laughed about it.
She didn't believe it was real.
She said if her brother died of it, she would get his house and not have to split their inheritance.
That's funny. This is all about alliances, right? I'm not going to be fake and align myself with someone that is that dangerous, that literally goes into people's lives and touches their real life the way that Rel has, the way that Dave has tried to do. But Dave's such an idiot that he has to have people give him information on others because he can't do it him damn self.
Yeah, I'm working on getting proof of that right now.
Yeah. This morning at 8:22 a.m., Rel made that post. And then at 10:25 a.m., Laura responded. That was my whole thing. You can't twist those words, Laura. You still said it. She's trying to twist it like I'm such a liar and I'm so dumb. Yeah, let's get into how dumb I am. I made a mistake yesterday. Okay, maybe Makeup Monster didn't say the word junkie, but shoving a needle into your arm is any better than that?
Yeah, I
I'm
corrected
sorry. I
mine.
got that so wrong. So sorry. My
I
bad.
corrected that. Yes, when I remember when she said if her ex got COVID, it would be karma. And I opened my live yesterday with prayers for Phoenix and really for the entire family. She never mentions that stuff. It's all just everybody's obsessed with Laura.
I'm not obsessed with Laura. I don't like Laura. I might have an obsession exposing her, but I don't want to be anything like her. In
Well,
fact, I
it's
try to
just
be the
because it's
opposite of
too
her.
easy. She makes it too easy, you know? She just makes it too easy. I'm sorry. It's just the way it is. And then she gets on there this morning and starts, I don't have time for this. My son has COVID. No, I don't know who said that the test results were fake. I never said it.
That
I
wasn't
opened
me.
I opened my live with prayers for Phoenix and her and the entire family. But you know, you don't have time for this because your son has COVID. But you have time to sit on everybody else's fucking panels, don't you? You have time to sit on YouTube all day.
You had time to sit there for hours with Rel talking shit. Big shit, Laura. But then when you get called out on something, it ain't your fault. And you had the audacity to sit there and say, well, nobody cares what I think. Nobody cares about me. You are so self absorbed, Laura. That's all you can see. You can only see what goes on with you. You don't care about anybody else's feelings or how it affects them. It's all about you because you're a narcissist.
And then TNT goes in Laura's chat. TNT goes in Laura's chat and says, how can I be summoned to a panel when I'm at the dentist? Well, according to Diane, you had 13 email exchanges and you have no intentions on going up and explaining those text messages. So
I don't
why would
know
you
about
mention
any of
why would
I
you mention being summoned, Trisha? Because according to Diane, you have no intentions on going up there. You have no intentions on explaining anything that you've done behind the scenes.
but Laura wants to say that we're lying. And she wants to say that I got it twisted. Even if I had it twisted, it wasn't intentional. And even if I had it twisted, it doesn't take away from the fact that you said what you said in correspondence with what Rel said 2 hours before. Explain that one, Laura. And don't sit there and say, well, I'm just trying to make alliances so those two can be friends and not be fighting because they're dangerous.
No, Laura's trying to keep them both on her side.
Yes.
One day they'll figure her out. But until then, so she's trying to keep Rel and Dave from fighting, but she doesn't give a shit that one or both are going after females. She just doesn't want two men fighting, right? Is that what it is?
No, she don't care if those two fight. She just knows that she's in the middle and she is a part of both of them, and they know they'll expose. She knows that they'll expose her ass for the dirty shit she's doing behind the scenes. And she just got busted out on a lie that, oh, I was only doing it so those two could be on good terms. Yeah.
I did say I hope it was a false positive, Harley. And if that confused her, well, then I'll just use her own words. She's not the brightest banana in the bunch. But
Yes, Remy, she is an asshole.
she's really triggered this morning. So Laura never gets this triggered unless she's getting ready to get caught up in something.
She can't deflect from her own words. Those are her own words. She's in Rel's Discord feeding
Of course, Margie.
information.
It's funny though that uh, I guess 180 likes narcissist because he's all up in there blowing Laura kisses and shit. And just a month ago, she was a narcissist. And he'd say, I hate narcissists. My so and so family member was a narcissist. I hate narcissists. But now he's all up in there blowing her kisses.
This is nothing more than high school petty bullshit. If you say something against one group, they won't be there for you. They'll go to the other group just to piss you off. And let me explain to you, I don't care if any of them are friends with Laura. I could care less. Give her all the money in the world. Give her everything she needs and wants. I don't want to be around people like that. I don't want to be around fake people. So stay over there with her. I'm cool with that. I'm not here for popularity. I'm not here to make friends. Because what is a friend? I'm being so serious. Is a friend calling your other friend a junkie? No. I wouldn't sit on there and call one of my friends a junkie on a community post.
Oh, somebody's saying that the 180 in Laura's chat is a troll. It if it is, I'm sorry, 180, but I'm sure I'm still dead to you because I called out your nastiness. But whatever.
I don't even care anymore. I'm going to keep my little circle, and that's it. I have been nothing but kind to people outside of my circle. I've not sat there and tried to make alignments, and I can't even talk, man. Today's been fucked up. And maybe I did start all this by posting what Laura said, but she deserved it because she's doing this dirty shit in the background. And if you're going to believe what she's saying, then I don't want to be a part of you because she's just in deep as Rel is and as Dave.
Laura's always got her hands in the cookie jar. She's always got it. She always has.
Yes. Keep your circles small. I absolutely keep my circles small, and I know who's real. I know who actually has a heart. And all of my little circle, every one of them are amazing people, and I'm grateful for them. I don't
Yep.
know what I'd do without Tracy, honest to God, I don't.
Sarah dips and the lie. Sarah dipshit and the liar.
Oh, Lord.
We go hand in hand. She's yet to prove me on a lie, though. I did correct my community post, though, about Makeup Mobster. I'm sorry I got my garbage comments mixed up, but so I fixed it. Sorry. And I did apologize for Laura. I even made a little video about going after her looks. That's not right. And I apologized for it.
She's
Does it
gone
mean,
after your looks before. She's called you names, but you have to
yeah,
sit
but
there and apologize. Everybody wants to go deep and call people ugly or whatever they want to say about people's looks. Why are we doing that? Like, go after the shit they're actually doing online.
I know,
Stop
but
that
I
kind of
swore
shit.
I would never go that low. And that, I got out of character. I got out of character when I was on Rel's panel. I was already not in a good mood. I'm getting summons to Rel's panel. Um, People forget that, there was a time when me and Rel were pretty tight. I talked him into, getting out of the drama, from killing Brian, getting back into his crime shit. We talked about merchandise. So I get summoned, so I go over there, and here comes Laura. She's on the phone with him because she hangs on the phone with him pretty much all night now. Uh, I'm wondering. Yeah, I'll leave that to myself. But
You know, I respected Rel at one point, and I was in on that little circle too. And then, but why am I going to support people who are going to go real life and have people evicted, have them fired from their jobs, and then go after women? You should have heard some of the nasty shit Rel was saying this morning about Diane. And now all of a sudden he don't want to go after Diane?
well, here's my thing with Rel. You know, I'm cool as long as he's doing his crime shit. As long as he's in his drama shit, I don't want no part of it. And he knows this. I told him straight up in a text message. I don't have my own phone, so I don't. But Rel knows this. I'm not going to lie about him. I'm not going to lie on him. I'm not going to lie to him.
Oh, I'm not going to lie on him either. It's just all this, it seems like it's for money. Donate to my Cash App. Donate, 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 and I'll go after whoever you want me to. God, why are we doing this? Why is that funny to some people? Why is that entertaining? I don't get it. Why does anybody need to go after Diane? Why does anybody need to go after this person or that person and expose their addresses? Why is this the new cool thing to do? Expose people's addresses. Why? I don't get it.
I don't know. I don't get it either. But and I'm not speaking from knowledge. I'm just going based on my opinion.
Hi,
Um,
Ben.
Diane's got the money to fuck with you back. So,
I don't understand why people find
hey
this kind of
Ben,
stuff entertaining. Why is it okay to throw money out there just to go after someone or throw out somebody's personal
information.
videos?
Well,
Why
and
is that okay?
that's what's gotten me in the shit water I'm in, is because I,
Hi,
I was
Rosewater.
upset because I feel like people's personal business comes out front and it's all over and everybody's just chucking it up, having a great time with it, but all the shit behind the scenes stays behind the scenes. I'd rather see you doing. I think it'd be more interesting to see your behind the scenes shit.
Yeah.
Which
Look,
I already do see it. Somebody always sends me shit. Somebody always sends me shit. It don't matter whose Discord it's from. Every Discord in this fucking community has a mole, except for mine. And I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that because nothing's come out of mine. But then again, there's nothing in mine.
And then you
So,
got little man unknown Capone over there saying, well, Sarah's the one that doxed herself. No, it didn't work like that, Capone. I didn't dox myself. Information was given to Dave, and it was given to him by Laura. I have the proof from Twitter where she took my stuff because she was friends with me and following me on Twitter. She told Dave about that. Thus, Dave went after me. I don't like people who put people's addresses online. Why is that okay? It's not. It goes against terms of service. You're not supposed to do that. And there Laura is just yucking it up with him. And then the next day he says he's going to go after Tracy. And Laura's sitting right there showing little bits of videos that Tracy said. So Dave would go after her. Get the fuck out of here. Sorry, I'm angry. I've not had a good day. And then Laura's going to sit there and, try to come after me saying that I'm a liar because I got my community post twisted. Oh, trust and believe I fixed it to where it's the right way. So, no, it's not twisted, Laura. And it wasn't a lie. You said it, you put it out there.
well, I just don't think.
No, Nene, he's not going after Tracy right now, but a month ago he was going to. Said he was. I'm glad he didn't.
Yeah, yeah, but he knows me. He knows my heart. He knows I'm not going to be involved in any ugly bullshit. So he knows me. I've been straight up with the dude. Look, as long as you're doing crime, I'll support you. You're doing drama, I'm sorry, I can't. And not because I don't do drama, but because that kind of drama gets ugly as shit.
I have felt like things have been brewing for the past few weeks. And I felt this divide coming. I knew it was going to happen because I went after FOD. I'm sorry. I apologize. Trust and believe it's never going to happen again. I'm not going after anybody for anyone. I'm not doing it anymore. At
I,
least I don't put their personal fucking information online for others to get a hold of. I just go after what they do on YouTube.
I don't know. Like I said, Rel asked me to call him today, and I'm going to. I'm gonna see if he has my information. He'll be honest with me.
He said he had everybody's information. And I don't know why people are giving him that kind of information just so he can go after people. Why are we doing this? What was his need to go after Diane? Really?
Well, because there was somebody in his Discord playing little head games, and she won't come forward. She won't come forward. Diane said today she's had 13 correspondence with her, and she wants nothing to do with it. But she's in there playing little head games, and the screenshots are out there. So,
I mean, I don't think her and him and Rel are on good terms, though. You know what I mean?
I think
I
there's
don't
some.
know.
I think
I
there's some ass covering up going on.
I'm completely trying to stay out of that. I don't want in the middle of that. I I don't know.
You were never in his Discord, Trisha, not Trish? Okay. Okay. Well, when I talk to Rel today, I'll ask him. But why don't you want to explain the screenshots?
Hey, Jana.
Why don't you want to talk about the screenshots? Maybe so, Dragon's Law. Maybe so.
I really hate that that happened to Marie. If you trust somebody to send something that intimate and private, that shouldn't be let out for the world to see. I'm heartbroken that that happened to Marie.
Just left Laura's panel. Okay. Not sure what that means, but you do know there's an ass load of screenshots out there of your conversation with him, right? About jackets and hoodies and how much it'll cost to go after somebody. You do know that, right, Trisha?
See, and I'm not in Rel's Discord.
Oh, I'm not either. I
I
was
was
given
given
all
the
that shit.
screenshots. Capone said that too. He said, Sarah's paying to be in that Discord. No, little man, I am not paying to be in that Discord. I was given those screenshots. Oh, Lord.
I know you don't give a fuck, Trisha. That's your go-to. Every time you get caught up in something, I don't give a fuck. You say you own everything. No, Trisha, you don't. I'm sorry, but no, you don't. I'm not in Rel's Discord only because I'm not in anybody's Discord but my own.
Thank you, Jennifer Lynn. Okay, I'm going to say this. I do spend a lot of time online, and I do that because, I'm trying to avoid real life shit that's going out in the real world. Um, I've got more problems than you can imagine.
You don't know what I'm talking about? Okay, Trish, I'll send them to you. Okay, I'll send you a copy of them.
Nene, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to upset you or hurt you. I'm sorry. Amanda Ray, I would love to fix this community. I would love to get it back to where we're not doxing people. We're not sending police to people's houses or CPS. I would love for that to happen. That needs to happen. I think this community is worth saving. There's a lot of good people in this community. We just got to weed out the assholes that want to play games in the background, sending people information or money to go after someone. That's bullshit, and it needs to stop.
Yep, it sure does. And when you try to do the right thing and call out the right thing, then somehow or another you become the bad guy.
Oh, absolutely. We are bad people now, Tracy,
Nenny, have
because
a
we
good
called out
day.
180's community post. We're bad people because we care about somebody that has an addiction or being called a junkie. We're bad people now because of that. Because we care, we're bad people. I'm sorry. The word junkie bothers me. Not for me really, but I guess for me. Um it's hurtful. I did a lot of bad shit when I was a junkie. I hurt my whole family to where they won't even fucking talk to me. And I've been clean since 2015.
You weren't a
14 from
junkie, Sarah. You were an addict. You are an addict. You were not a junkie.
I hurt my family so bad that they contacted my son today at school. My own father contacts my son and says, "Let your mom know that her aunt died. Hope you're doing okay." Really? I mean, you couldn't contact me to tell me that? I caused so much damage when I was in active addiction that none of my family will talk to me. So, yeah, I spend a lot of time on YouTube because it takes away my real life. I get to escape my real life.
I'm sorry, Sarah.
It's not your fault, Tracy. And I can admit this because I've had to live with it and it's who I am. But I'm hurt that not even my own father can contact me to say, "Oh, by the way, your favorite aunt, your mom's sister, has died." And
Well,
especially when my son's at school, you do it at 8:30 this morning.
I
So
think
yeah,
any.
that's why I get upset when I hear people throwing the junkie word around, because it's hurtful, and some people go out of their way to bust their ass not to be a junkie anymore. And it's a daily struggle. Trust and believe. It's a daily struggle.
Oh, sweetie.
I'm sorry, I'm just mad and I'm hurt. Like my aunt, she was the only thing.
You know, I've always said my worst fear is losing my son because of his addiction. My second worst fear, well, I told you, when I got colon cancer and the doctor came in and said, "You have cancer." And I've told this story. Um, and I looked him in the eyes and I didn't cry. I didn't, freak out. I looked him in the eye and
Thank you, one.
I said, "I need a year and a day." And he looked at me kind of funny and he said, "A year and a day." And that was because that was my son's prison
Carla, thank
sentence.
you.
That was my son's prison sentence. And I couldn't imagine dying while he was behind bars. I couldn't imagine never being able to see him get clean again. And I told the doctor, I said, "Look, I'm not done yet. I've got something to accomplish."
And you're
And
here.
Sarah, you know, for today, for the past 5, 6 years, you've accomplished that. And nobody can take that away from you. Not your father, not anybody that doesn't speak to you anymore. Just remember your
Serenity
serenity
prayer.
prayer, because it may seem like a simple little prayer, but it really does. It says a lot in that prayer. And it's a prayer for everybody to live by, not just addicts or alcoholics, or if you know the serenity prayer, it really is a prayer for everybody to live by. Trust me, I've said it many a times in my life while I sat on the side of my bed crying for God to save him. Please save him.
Oh
You
God,
know.
Tracy. You know the last time I seen my aunt Diane, and I talked to Brandon about this today. Jennifer Lynn, honey, thank you.
Thank you, Jennifer Lynn.
I sat and I talked to Brandon about this. I was bawling. My aunt came up when my grandmother passed away. Well, I relapsed right when grandma passed away. I mean, my nerves, I couldn't take it, and I used Xanax. And my aunt came up here from Tennessee to visit, and to be at grandma's funeral. And what was I doing? I was so fucked up I can't even remember her being here. And now she's gone, like forever. I'm never going to get to see her again. And here I am blaming myself because the only memories she had of me was me being fucked up. That is so selfish of me, and I'm so mad at myself for that.
Well, it's okay to be mad at yourself, but then you have to get over being mad at yourself, and you have to acknowledge your accomplishments, Sarah. You have to acknowledge your accomplishments. And if people aren't speaking to you, then they're the ones missing out. How about that? I can sit here and say that if you're not speaking to Sarah, then you're the one that's missing out on something good.
It just seems like nothing is going right.
Yeah,
In
we all have those days, kid.
Florida Keys, Amy, thank you.
Wow, thank you, Florida Keys Amy.
I don't know how to forgive myself. Like, things come up and I'm always reminded of what I've done. I have to go every day without talking to my father. And, and he can't even contact me to let me know that my aunt died. He texted my son. Remy, thank you.
Well, I'm lucky enough that I had a great relationship with both of my parents. I don't have a great relationship with some of my family, and a lot of that has to do with my son's addictive behavior. Um, and the fact that, I wouldn't put him out in the cold. I wouldn't, we've talked about that, how tough love just wasn't my thing. Uh, I've been criticized for sending my son money for work boots and,
Your
whatever.
son's doing so good. He's clean today.
Today,
And I think you are a big part of that because you didn't give up on him. You loved him through it.
I don't give up on people. I don't give up on anybody. So if there's anybody out there that, feels like the world is just giving up on them, hit me up because I don't give up on people until you prove to me that you're not trying or you're not giving up on yourself. Sarah, if you knew the resentment that I carry around for my son, it's horrible. I mean, I literally have to talk to a therapist because I can't lay it on him. You know, I can't go to him and say, son, I have so much resentment. And that's horrible for a parent to say about their child. But I do have resentment towards my son. My therapist says it's normal. It doesn't feel normal.
No, it doesn't.
Casey, don't leave. Talk to me in private before you go.
Hey, Pixie, what's up, girl?
Jennifer Lynn wants a link, and my
Oh,
battery's going to go dead, so I'm probably going to go back to the chat so I can plug in. Sarah, I absolutely adore you.
I adore you more than you know. You've helped me through so much. And I'm grateful for that, Tracy. I'm grateful for your friendship. And it is a friendship.
And guess what? We'll keep standing up for what's right. We'll keep exposing for what's wrong. And if people don't like it, in the famous words of Perplexed, don't watch. Don't watch. So I'm going to jump down, and Jennifer Lynn, I think, wants to come up and talk. Like I said, my battery's going dead, so
Thank you
I
for
gotta
coming
plug
up,
it in.
Tracy.
I love you, Sarah.
I
I'll
love
talk to you
you.
after this.
All right. Pixie, are you up here, silly girl?
Oh, I'm here. I just wanted to tell you that I love you,
I love
and
you just the same.
you have so many people who love you. Your son is so lucky to have such an amazing mom. You're a great person, you're a great friend, and we love you. You know that.
Thank you. I absolutely love you.
Your grandparents are so proud of you.
Oh, crazy world,
Seriously.
man. I'm telling you.
Do you feel better? Venting a
I
little?
do. I do. And sometimes I sit there and I think, well, maybe I'm dumb because I tell too much of my story. But like in recovery, that's what we do. We tell on ourselves, so
Sarah,
we
I
don't.
tell you, I could listen to you for hours and hours and hours. I seriously could. You have so much to tell. You've learned so much. You've done so much, and your voice is soothing to me.
Your
Sorry, I'm
laugh.
sitting in my car.
Hi, Jennifer. How are you?
Hi. I just wanted to, I don't know. When you get upset, it like affects me. I don't know why. I don't want you to be sad like that.
Oh, it's just today. Like
I know.
it's a accumulation of a whole bunch of different things. And
Yeah.
Pepper, honey, thank you. I appreciate you.
And I don't know if you like know the story about my sister.
I've heard a little bit.
Yeah. But like, hang on. Sorry, I have to start my car up because my kids, have me running all over the county. Anyway, I did the whole tough love with her, you know, and it backfired um, because she chose suicide instead of getting better. And those
It's
six
hard.
months, those 6 months that I didn't talk to her, I mean, I never got to really have any last conversation with her or anything. Um, and I blame myself like every day. And, you know, just
Champ, thank you.
I pop in every once in a while and I hear things and I'm just like, oh my gosh, I can't handle this, you know?
I do. I mean, it's so hard, you know, when you're the addict, because it's almost impossible to get clean sometimes, depending on the
Mm-hmm.
drug you're on, where you're at in life.
Yep.
And I mean, I can kind of relate to her because I've had suicidal ideation myself, and
Mm-hmm.
it's so hard. And you know, you sit there and you don't want your family to hurt. So in your mind, as the person, you know, wanting to commit suicide, you are thinking it's not going to hurt them. It's going to be better for them,
Right.
you
Right.
know? And so
Yep.
I feel so bad for you and your sister, because only God knows what was going through her mind at that time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. And I'm not trying to
And it's
hijack
not
your.
your fault, Jennifer. It's not your fault at all. You know, a lot of times when it comes to addiction, I mean, the drugs speak for us and think for us, and
Yeah.
it's not really us that's doing these things. It's induced by drugs.
Yeah. And I mean, she used for so long. I mean, since she was 18 and she died at 32. So,
She's so young. I'm so sorry.
no, I mean, it'll be 6 years in November. Um, and it's just funny because I have a contractor here redoing one of our bathrooms, and like we had to get a dumpster for him, you know, for the demolition and everything. So I decided to clean out the basement, and I've had all of her things for 6 years, all of
Yeah.
them. And I'm finally ready to just let go because there's no point. I mean, obviously I'm going to keep a few things, but like all of her clothes I still have in totes. Like it's just, I don't know.
No, it's hard to let go of
Yeah.
certain things because you're reminded of them because it belonged to them. It's so hard to let go. I can relate to you. You don't understand.
Yeah, and
Like,
I even found a notebook that she, you know, like from she graduated from Penn State with honors,
oh,
even through
wow.
her addiction. And I found a notebook like from one of her classes, and I couldn't throw it out because it had her handwriting.
Yeah.
You know.
It's a piece of her, you know, and
Yeah.
seeing that reminds you of so much. I get it.
And if she knew I was keeping that stuff, she would probably punch me right in the face and say, "Throw it out." You know.
It's hard
But
to let go.
yeah.
It really is.
But I don't want to hijack your stream. I
Oh,
just
you're not at
like
all.
I don't want to hear you sad, and like I'm around if you ever need to talk.
Yeah, I
I don't.
see you on Twitter, and sometimes I'm like,
Yeah,
well, maybe I
DM
should
me.
message her.
Yes,
Okay,
yes. Send me a
cool.
DM. Yeah, my political rants on on Twitter.
I enjoy them. When I see them, I'm like, oh, that's cool.
um, but yeah, DM me and I can give you my number or something.
Yeah, I'd like
Um,
that. Yeah.
so because you know you shouldn't go through these hard days just in your
Oh,
head.
man.
You have to talk to somebody.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I don't have a lot of people to talk to.
Yeah,
So that's why I'm on social media a lot,
yeah.
because who am I going to tell?
And I can get into some more stuff I don't want to like air publicly, just about my family dynamics even after what's happened,
Yeah.
because I can relate to what you're going through with your dad, but not with my dad.
Oh, man.
um
It's a
and
mess.
not necessarily because of it. I mean, I guess it all stems from my sister. It's just a weird situation, but um yeah, I get a hold of me.
I will for sure.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. And I'm gonna get down because I gotta run and pick up my daughter from cheerleading. I mean,
Thanks for coming up.
I literally just got home like 30 minutes ago and have to leave again.
Well, thanks for coming up. I'm glad that you was able to come up
Yeah.
and talk.
Well,
I like that.
I wanted you to know that I'm around, even though I'm not like really doing a lot of YouTube stuff. Just popping in every once in a while if I don't have anything else to do and I just listen to things. So
Well, yeah, stop by more often.
I will if I ever get I don't ever seem to get notifications.
I don't go live that often. I mean, sometimes I do and sometimes I don't.
So I know that I've missed a few like that I've seen to be like, oh, like 6 minutes ago. I'll miss it by like 6 minutes. But anyway, I'm gonna hop down and
okay, have
I'll
a
talk
great
to you
day.
soon.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'll message you on Twitter.
do that.
All right. Thank
All
you,
right.
Jennifer.
See ya. You're welcome.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye. Pixie, honey, thank you. I love you, darling. And Ash, I can relate to you about the voicemails. My grandfather, after he passed, I couldn't let go of his answering machine. I still cannot, you know, give up having the internet bundle with phone and all that because I don't want to lose his voicemails and I don't want to lose the phone number that they've had here since like 1967. I still cannot change anything in this house because it reminds me of my grandparents. I think that's like a blessing and a curse sometimes because I'll sit and I'll look at something that was theirs and it'll crush me because it brings back so many memories. Like I've lived here my whole life and my Aunt Diane, she stayed here, I guess, when she was little and it's just hard. I think my depression, or at least some of it, has to do with this house. It's like a blessing and a curse. I hate it. I know it has, Amanda. And, I'm really sorry if I said something that was hurtful to 180. I I've gone rounds with people for using the word junkie and like it does hurt people. Like that word hurts people because they're not junkies anymore. And I really don't know what's going on with Smokey. Can you come up for a second? Like I've gone rounds with Corey. I can't tell you how many times because of the junkie thing. Corey and I are totally cool now. So, I'm not really bothered by it, but I just, that, I worked so hard not to be a junkie. And I guess it just upsets me when I hear people calling people junkies. And I think from now on, I'm going to completely stay out of that because it gets me into a lot of trouble. And I don't want all of us divided. I don't want us hating each other. I don't want that. Flower power, I'm in a mood. I'm sorry. I stuck my nose where it doesn't belong. Okay, Laura, I give you that. I'm nosy as fuck sometimes, but I only do it because you've caused so much damage and you are the middleman. You are the common denominator in a lot of this, and you won't admit that. Like, you just don't admit it at all. You want to take no responsibility for anything that's going on when you're clearly in the middle of things. Now, if that makes me a dipshit, I'll take it all day long. Whatever. I don't care. Just own your shit. Hey, girl.
Hey, okay, so I do agree. Like I've said a million times, I don't agree with that word. However, I could see how it got to that point. Like I said, it's out of frustration. It isn't the word that I would use. You will never find me using that word.
Right. And I know that about you.
I don't agree with that word. Like, but I do get like if you're a guy and you're watching somebody else pick apart all of your female friends, like especially more maybe vulnerable ones. It felt like I can see how it would anger you after a year of it.
Amanda, I'm a ball of emotions. I've been this way for like almost going on a year. I don't know what's going on with me. Like I cry over everything now. I can see a commercial and start crying.
Oh my God. I don't cry because I think if I start crying, I'm probably not going to quit. So I don't cry ever. Like I laugh instead.
I wish I had that ability.
I don't cry a lot because I'm always like, I'm not going to be able to stop if I start crying. Like, that's just, how it is. Um, but I don't, there's this huge, like, divide over things. Of course, we have different opinions. We're all very strong minded, but it doesn't have to be like this big of a, it feels like there's like three sides now,
Well, and
almost.
I don't want that like at all. I want us to all be able to get along. We're not always going to agree, but I don't want it to turn into hate or into this big, huge divide or war. I don't want that at all. Like, I understand you care about your friends as I care about mine. I don't want us to get to the point where it's like this big war. I don't.
No, it
And
doesn't. It doesn't need to. It doesn't need to be that way. I listened to a little bit of the beginning. I'd never see 180 throwing Laura kisses unless he's trolling her. I
see, I
don't think
didn't
that
see
was
the
him.
kisses. I seen the comment and I'm like, holy shit, is he serious? I'm dead to him, all because I don't agree with the word junkie. And I'm like, wow, that's really extreme. But if that was just a troll in there trolling Laura, then I apologize. I completely
I don't know.
apologize.
I didn't get to go back and like fact check, but I can tell you if he's throwing kisses to Laura, then it's probably uh, trolling her hard because I don't ever see him throwing kisses to Laura. Let's just put it that way. Like
Yeah.
Laura's nobody's favorite person, and I know it's coming off that way. I still don't agree with the shit, and I'm gonna say something later that why is she friends with two people that are threatening to go real life on everybody? Like, what is she doing? Why?
Mac 11,
I don't
thank
agree with
you.
that.
Thank you so much. I don't agree with it either. I don't know why I don't want to say anything that's going to upset you or anyone else, but
Nothing's gonna upset me about her. She's not my friend. Like I
I
just,
don't understand
I
why
don't.
she's friends with these people that are throwing out people's addresses, that are doing these Google maps and showing their driveway. I don't understand that. Why is that okay? Why is
No,
it okay?
you can't be bringing that kind of stuff to the community, Laura. There's a bunch of women. What are you doing? I'm gonna sit on my own life later. Like, uh, Laura, like, why are you doing that?
She knew who Rel was talking about, and she was helping him by contacting Dave. That's not okay. That's not okay the slightest.
No, no,
Laura
no,
doesn't need
not
to
at
be.
all. Not even. It's not okay. And when I heard them talking about, well, I have so and so, or I have addresses. Well, I have some too. Well, we can be an alliance. Uh, what? That's allowed in this community now. So we're gonna openly talk about giving each other's information to somebody. Great. That's nice. That's a great place that we're at here.
It's not, man. Like, this kind of stuff doesn't need to be going on because it's not gonna accomplish anything positive. It's only gonna bring more hate, more hurt, and more of a division. Polyester jumpers, thank you. And we all
Absolutely.
agree we need to
Yes.
collectively help Smokey. Absolutely. I will do anything to help Smokey. Maybe I'm not the person to do it right now because I'm such a mess, but I agree that he needs support and he does need help. I absolutely agree with that.
Yes, he had. Church is right. He has to want it. That's why it's easier for me, personally, to walk away. I went for now.
Right.
I can't watch somebody do that to someone to themselves. That doesn't mean that I don't care about him or I don't want what's best for him. I do. I want what's best for him, but I can't make him do it.
Right.
He's an adult.
You know, my recovery doesn't consist of being able to drink. I can't do certain drugs because it'll lead me back to the ones that I was addicted to. I can't do that. I don't know what's going on with Smokey. I don't know if he's continuously drinking or not. I don't know. But I do agree that, he's fragile and he needs help and he needs support. I completely agree with that. And if
Yes, and
people want to back away from him to protect their own sobriety, I understand that too. You know?
yes, I mean 180 was very open yesterday publicly that he's had issues with drugs, and
Yeah.
a lot of the people in this community have had issues with drugs, one or alcohol or something, one way or another. Like a lot of this community, or they love somebody that is an addict. I'm a lot of the women I met here, right? Um, and I think that's why 180 felt so strongly about it this weekend, because it's been a year, like off and on a year, okay? But this weekend it was very, oh my gosh, it was very it was different. I don't know how to explain it. People weren't even getting sleep over it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um,
And
I would have
that's
used
things
it.
I learned after the fact, and I'm sorry. I shouldn't have butted my nose into it. I just, when I seen something that was posted, it kind of triggered me a little, and I'm not going to lie about it. It did, and
No, I understand that word does. I don't like that word. I if I would have just seen it none in the backstory, but that's why we made sure to go live. Like,
right.
no, because and then Dova and Whiskey were like, we were talking last night, and God knows what they were told, and we figured out a little bit of that. It's like, but that's not anything abnormal for somebody in Smokey's position. I'm not gonna make him the villain, right? I'm not gonna do that.
Right.
But it does make more sense to me now. I just want people to know that we did try. We didn't, and we did. We do care about Smokey. It's not. We don't hate him. We want what's best for him, and we're not mad at anybody who was triggered. I'm not mad at anybody who's triggered over that word. I get triggered over that word. I'm not mad at anybody.
Amanda, like, we do so much work to not be that word. And so it can be triggering when we hear it called out. And like, I did so much work just to get away from being a junkie. And so it does bother me sometimes. I don't know.
No, I totally understand your stance on it. Like I said, I don't. I would have used different words too, but 180 is different than me. You know what I mean? I'm not
Yeah,
him.
and I don't expect you to be upset with him because of what he said. You are his friend. And I understand that you guys are upset with what I said yesterday, maybe on Truth's panel, because it did get brought up. I apologize
I'm
for
not
that.
upset with you. I'm not upset with you. I thought everything was fine when I left the truth panel. I don't know what's going on with anybody else. I haven't really been on today. I'm not
Right.
upset with anybody.
I don't know.
Yes,
This is just
exactly
all a
what Ash
mess.
said. It's not the way many of us would have handled it. But when Eddie was angry and fed up, and he used a bad word, a word that I would personally would not use. I just wouldn't.
Well, try to talk to 180 and see if I'm not going to be considered dead to him.
I don't even know if that was him. I'm not even
Right.
kidding. I don't know if that was him, because when someone said he blew kisses, I was like, unless that's he's trolling the shit out of, he's not even blowing kisses to Marianne in her chat or Ash in her chat. Like, he's not gonna blow kisses to Laura just what. I don't know. Never mind. I don't know.
And Sarah, I've never been upset with any of you guys, and I wasn't trying to attack 180 like at all. It's the word. That's what bothered me so bad, and that's what got me all riled up. But I'm not going to do that anymore. Like, I don't want to fight with anyone. I'm just done, man. This shit's exhausting. Like, I'm so tired of everybody fighting with one another. I
No, that's where I'm at. But I do, like I said, I do have a few things to say about shit that I saw today later on. But overall, like, I'm just done. I don't want to fight. It's too exhausting. I knew it. I didn't want to say it because I didn't check it. Marion said that was a clone. That was a clone,
Nice.
maybe.
So I'm not really dead to him. Sweet. Winning.
You're still alive. No, I'm just kidding.
I like 180. I think he's freaking hysterical. Like, I've always liked 180. Even when I was over with the Laura camp, I still liked some of the things he said. He's freaking hysterical. And when you guys do panels together, all of you are so funny together. Like, I can't even like contain it. Like, especially Hello Starlight and you and him up there. Oh my God. That's a
Yeah,
riot.
I hope we can just get back to having fun, because we do
Man,
have
that would be
fun
nice.
on
That would
panel.
be nice.
That was our goal. That was our. Oh, sorry, I got to mute for 1 second. I'm sorry.
It's all right. I mean, I don't want to be upset about certain things anymore. I wish we could all get back to just having fun and not having to worry about sides or division or anything like that. Like, I don't want to do that with anyone.
No, I listen, that was my goal, but I will still call out if I see something that's totally ridiculous, like I did today. I will still say it. I don't make deals with anybody. I don't make these truths like, I'm not going to talk about you because I probably will. Like, like with people that I just will never be friends with again. I'm probably going to say some shit at some point. But I do overall want to try to I hate the fighting. It is
Oh,
draining me.
yeah.
I'm not able to focus on my recovery stuff, which I want to, because
Yeah.
my mind is, you know, all over. I'm not good at conflict anyways. I've been very open about this. I can't concentrate on really what I really want to when I'm fighting with somebody all the time.
Winky whispers you're right. Maybe it was an emotional error. I don't know. I can't speak for him. I'm sorry that I got so upset over it. I need to learn how to like not let things get to me the way I do. I have a bit of a temper. I apologize. I can
Well,
admit
I
that.
can't even say that I think when he regrets it, he doesn't. I don't know. I do know that it's been building for a long time with him. If you've noticed, he's not even been in Smokey's lives for quite a while. Um, but see, we weren't all like in a Discord or anything together, so he could just keep his distance. You know what I mean? He
Yeah.
got to see it. uh, this weekend it just came to a head, and I don't know if he regrets saying that or he doesn't. I know 180 pretty well, and he probably doesn't, which is fine. Yeah, by what he
Right.
says, like or how he feels. That's his right to feel that way. It's not how I would word it.
Right. And see, I shouldn't have put my nose into it. Like I said, I probably said a few things that I shouldn't have. And I apologize. I really just, I guess I felt like Smokey was being attacked. And I felt bad for him. And I probably, I probably just should have kept my mouth shut.
I'm sure that's how it looked, but that was not definitely not, and it's not everybody didn't get to see every single thing, right? So everybody's probably a little lost. But I don't even want Smokey to lose support. Everybody wants him to have support. We just want him to get better. Everybody that I know wants the same thing. They might just have a different delivery. Every single person I know wants him to get better.
Yeah. He's going to have to want it, like Truth said. And I think that he does. I honestly do. I mean, he tried to make amends last night with Dova and Whiskey Gypsy. Hopefully, that's a start. Hopefully, you guys can all mend things too, to where I don't know. I like to see Smokey happy, and it was, it hurt kind of seeing him so upset. But I'm not as close to him as you guys are. So.
Um, TL, I don't. It doesn't have to be like that. That's why I'm up here because I don't want people to feel like they just have to stay in their little cliques. I mean, we can all be different on how we deliver stuff, but it doesn't have to be. Now, there's some people that are just never going to like each other. There's nothing people can do about that. Personalities do not clash, like they don't mix. That's fine. But overall, it does not need to be like that.
No, like I cannot dislike some of you guys. Like I genuinely like you guys, and I don't want to see the division. I don't want to see the hate. I don't want to see that with any of us. I like people. There's so
Oh,
many
there's
good
one
people in this
idiot. I think that's the
community.
real one. I think that's actually him. Yeah, he worried me, and I've said this publicly on the truth panel. I know that voice. You know what? I do. And he told one of my friends something that I'm not going to repeat. And then he asked his kid, like, "Do you know what buzzed is?" I know Smokey would never ask his kid that, like, on a normal day. I I just want
I'm
him to be.
sorry, girl underestimated.
I hate this. I hate it. I I couldn't even listen to him after that. I was like, ah, how did we get here? How is
Hello,
I
Starlight. He did. I
yeah, he
I
did. He said,
noticed that
careful.
too. That was really worrisome. Yeah. That was
Yeah, he
scary.
asked his kid, "Do you know what being buzzed is?" And his kid said, "Oh, it's a bumblebee." And his kid's 14, and he was driving. And I can't stand behind that, you know. I can't, Sarah.
No, I understand that, and I completely agree with you. I don't know what was going on with him, but it was concerning, especially if he was using while driving with his son in the car. That's very concerning. And
no, it definitely is. He doesn't even remember going on that panel. Starlight said
oh
he
my
doesn't remember it
gosh,
today.
what?
She had to tell him about it, and
Yeah, I
you know,
didn't know that.
I mean, I would be way better for a conversation in private. I don't want to air every single thing out, but I do.
Right.
I do want you to know that every single person that came to this chat does care about him. It's just a different approach for everybody. I think some people are softer, some people are harder. That's just our nature, right? But everybody has the same goal. Everybody wants the best for him.
Absolutely.
Um, Kiki, what do you mean? Do we all know what? What are you talking about? That he? I'm Starlight to talk to him today. I'm guessing she had to tell him about the panel if that's what you're talking about. His kid was in the car, and you can go and listen yourself. He said, "Do you know what buzzed is?" And he said he said my son said it's a bumblebee. And you could hear his kid talking, you just couldn't hear what he said. And I think Dova or Whiskey or maybe the truth said, "No, no, Smokey, no." Like right
Yeah,
away,
that,
you know, and he didn't remember it. So um I don't know, Smokey, if you're listening, please talk to the True Helper came on my panel. He's got like he's willing to like really help Smokey, so that'd be great.
Smokey, if you're listening, please know that we all care about you. If we didn't, none of this would be going on right now.
No, absolutely not.
We definitely care what happens to you.
I
We don't
don't.
want
Well, Kiki, I don't think that it's like I don't think Smokey is trying to keep it private. He's True Helper came on my panel like on his behalf. I don't know if you watched it. He said exactly what was going to go on, like what his plans are for Smokey. You can watch it on my panel. He told Smokey he was going to go up there. I don't think it's like a private thing. So if you guys didn't watch it, like seriously, True Helper, he's amazing. I think
oh,
that
True Helper's a gem. He really is. He's got such a huge heart. And the knowledge he has on sobriety is just amazing. And he's
yes,
so
I
well
was like,
spoken.
yes. Because me and Starlight and a few other people were like, if we could, I think True Helper might be like the only last person that could get through to him earlier in the
Yeah.
day. And then he came on my panel and he was telling us, like, we were like, thank God, yes, please. Like, because he just has a way about him,
Mm-hmm.
that I feel like maybe he'll get through to people that maybe other people couldn't get through to.
Yeah. And I think a lot of people look up to True Helper
Can
because,
Starlight have a link?
oh, absolutely. Let me see. Uh-oh. Let me see if I can do this.
Well, in all fairness, Kiki, it was being talked about like when she came in, and I don't think that after last night, a lot of it's like I said, I mean, there is stuff that will always stay private as far as I'm concerned, always. But concerning the panel, he went up on the panel. Everybody got to hear that. Oh, 180s, I think, asked for one too, so that will be good.
Let's see. It sucks doing this from my phone. I hate it. I hate
I
doing this.
hate doing it. I can't. Like that's why when I was waiting for my computer charger, it was a no-go because I just couldn't. I mean, I could do Streamlabs, but I cannot do
I
uh
can't handle it. It's too much
no,
work.
no.
Okay,
Hey.
echo.
Hey Starlight.
I'm sorry, I really need some water. I'm parched. Oops, could y'all hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um, hold on, let me get the chat back up. I don't
180
like.
has been
I
the always
literally
argue.
just came in and heard the whatever was being said
about the smoky stuff, and then I don't know why certain people say, well, why do we really need to know all this? Well, no, but it's being talked about. And if it's
Yes,
going to be
and
talked about, it needs to be told correctly.
yes, exactly. And I feel like we've still been very selective on. We haven't said this, that, this, the
It's
other.
not like Smokey got drunk and people got mad about it. Do y'all not get it? I mean, come on. Y'all have been there. You know what it sounds like. You know what it looks like. And my response to that behavior is going to be, I'm not going to tolerate it. You want to lie to me? When you want to say that you're not doing this, that, and the other when I see it and I hear it, because I do talk to Smokey.
And when he's telling other one of our
He
other
is
friends,
in
like, yeah,
such
I used.
denial that it is so frustrating. I can't even explain how frustrating it is. I just got off the phone with them. So, yeah, I guess I'm going to put it out there. And I just can't deal with the lies. Just own it. Tell me. You see what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
It
He
does.
doesn't even remember going on the Truths panel last night. Doesn't remember it.
No, that's definitely concerning. I mean, if he was
People
inebriated
want to
to where
think
he
it's
can't.
just alcohol. No, 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 no. And I'm not going to go into any details other than that. But if this was just someone that was drinking too much, like that dude that, likes to hang out in the shed, that's different. But this is a whole nother ball game.
I do know for a fact that 100 milligrams of methadone is a huge dose. Like, they don't give doses
That's
larger
the
than
dose
that.
I was on.
Yeah, it's rare for them to give higher doses than that. And I know that you can absolutely nod off from that. I do
But
know
it's
that
not
alcohol
supposed
will
to be normal
intensify it.
to nod off on that when you've been going there for years. That's not normal at all.
And Sarah, like I have this, I don't want to. Like I said, I will not. I refuse to make everything public because I wouldn't do that. I don't want to do that. But we know things that he's told us. Okay,
And I
like
see
Right.
it with my own eyes. I know. I know
yes,
what he's doing. And
yes.
what was I going to say?
But I would really
The
be
nodding
willing
off
to.
stuff that is not normal side effect, even on 100 milligrams or 105, to do that when you've gone there for years.
Has he been
And
on that
he wouldn't
same
even wake
dose though, or
up.
was it
Like,
Yes,
lower
he's been on
doses?
a steady dose. He wants to use the excuse that they raised it to
mm-mm.
105, but I've been there too when they raised it to 105. I wasn't nodding out. That's
Right.
not a big change to go from 0 to 5.
No,
Yes,
it's not.
not. He didn't get this big jump. Okay, he didn't get a big jump. He's been telling us stuff. He tells different people things, okay? Like different things. So you never know exactly what to believe. But when it's the same thing that he's told different people, I usually say, okay, that's probably the truth. And that's not with him, that's with anybody, right? Like if somebody is not being completely 100, if you tell the same thing to a bunch of people, I know for that, okay, that part's true.
Can
He's been on a
oh,
pretty steady dose. Like it's not a big jump,
I
but
want
that's
to read. I've been getting some really interesting comments from that live I did, and this one came today, and I just really thought it was a good one. And it says, "Hello, Starlight, 180, and Mandolin. If I had a family member in this state, I would give my right arm and leg to have you three around doing exactly what you are doing. What you are doing at this stage of addiction is truly the kindest, most effective method, in my opinion. Just if this saves his or one of the many watching life, what a beautiful thing that would be. And F everyone that gets offended. Coddling an addict can be a huge precursor to another funeral." So again, tell me how mean I am about talking about it, even though he's the one that went live and was in the state that he was in.
and Sarah, you know how much my recovery means to me. We've had many talks, right?
Oh,
That was my one
absolutely.
rule. Like, don't bring me on your panel if you are ever intoxicated, okay? Like, because it does trigger me. I don't care
Don't tell
who
people,
happens
well,
to
then I'll just drive here and get this and do this with it. I don't want to name specifics, but it's just the emotional manipulation and him seeing me
Yes.
do it to people that I care about. I let
Yes.
him in my Discord. It's not, oh, Smokey got booted. No, I let him come in there, even though I knew he was probably not in a good place. And that exposed other
Right.
people.
And then in the Discord, we had a talk. So we did 10 minutes beforehand, maybe 20 minutes, just because I needed to feel it out because I don't want to be on panel with somebody when they're even drunk, just drunk. You know what I mean? I just don't want to be around it. I didn't feel like he was, on anything. I even asked him though. I said, "Look, you're not like going to be bouncing around or anything. You're good, right? Like,
Well,
you're
and
good."
I watched some of that stream, and he was hyper at first, bouncing
But
around
to
and
be fair, he is always hyper.
yeah.
No, yes.
Um,
I was just like, Smokey, I'm not in a good. This is what I had said to him. I said, Smokey, can you just like chill for me today? Like, are you okay? Are you good? Because I'm not. I can't handle that today. No, I'm
Right.
good. And he was like sitting on the couch, all mellow and chill. And it was like as soon as the camera came on, he started bouncing around, whatever. And then at the end, we were begging him to shut it down.
No, I remember
Begging.
that because Hello Starlight wouldn't get off the panel
no,
until he
he
closed
put
it
me in
down.
the backstage. And I was like, uh,
And then
you said you were going to end it.
he
And you put
blocked
me in the backstage.
K Smalls.
Yeah.
He banned her from the stream.
Yeah. I had to call him on the phone and tell him because he walked away. He thought whatever he was doing, clicking on all that stuff, he didn't know what he was doing at all. He thought he was ending the stream.
Star Power didn't go. It also
I had
went
to
on
call him
after.
and say, Smokey, get the mouse, go to the red box and click it.
I had to answer DMs all, I'm not kidding, from the time, and my friends, not to mention that were being like messaged and, if you don't answer me, I'm going to relapse type stuff. But I had to answer DMs just about that panel. People were not even happy with me because I run a recovery thing. Why would you stay on that panel? Like, what are you doing? I mean, people come and is Smokey okay? Have you talked to him? Like, people really thought that he wasn't going to be okay. I answered DMs from the time I got off of that panel. Even still, people are DMing me like that. Haven't seen a lot from yesterday. Hey, what the f? What went on? What was that? What was wrong with Smokey? What was he on? It wasn't private anymore. I
Kiki, he
had
did at the end.
every
No, he didn't. He didn't fall asleep. He was nodding out. There's a big difference. He didn't go to sleep.
yeah.
He has
It,
before though. Remember when he was on that one stream and then he like fell asleep for like 2 hours, but he had people on panel. They
Yeah.
kept it
Yes,
going.
and
Yeah.
that stream, didn't have nothing to do with me. But when I'm up there, I'm like, and I'm having people message me, not to mention everybody, half the community is triggered. Like, oh my God, seeing him like that makes me want to use. Which I'm glad people reach out to me. I'm not saying that's anything bad, but I did feel like, as a whole, everybody deserved, cat was out of the bag.
It's been out for me. I knew Whiskey knows this. Whiskey Gypsy, you know this. The first time I saw you on Smokey's panel, I messaged you. And you can flip and flop my message. But what it was, because I had to back away from him at that time, because he was acting just like this at that time. And I told you that. I told you that he was in active addiction. And basically what I said to her was, like, please take care of him, you know. And they did. So I don't know why they were so offended yesterday. I
Yes,
never have critiqued their friendship. I know they
I
had a friendship, and I thought I encouraged it. I was glad that of their friendship. I just don't understand what their point was yesterday with anything.
I hope that they can work it out because I do think that overall,
But here's the
today,
thing: to work
we're
it out, the state he's in right now. If anyone, I just talked to him. He's like, thanks for being my friend when you were my friend. Everyone's turned their back on him. Not true. Not true. Nobody's turned their back on him. It's quite the opposite. That's the problem. Is he wants to?
no, yeah,
He
I
doesn't
told
want
True
to hear
Helper
what
that,
I have to say. He doesn't want to
yeah,
hear it.
I told True Helper, please, like, keep us posted. We all want what's best for him. We just are not the right people to do it, obviously, right? I want what's best for him. I hope he listens to this. I don't know one person that has spoken out that does not want what's best for him, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart. everybody that's spoken out, we want what's best for him. We care about him. We're just not the right people to do it.
No, I won't do it. I'm not. I'm not going to put up with someone who wants to lie and try to emotionally manipulate me to make me feel like a piece of shit. No, I'm not the one being a piece of
Pixie, I
shit.
can agree
Sorry.
that our approach is different. I can agree with that. I can
It's
agree that
what he needs. He needs that in his real life because I don't know if he's getting it. He needs someone to hold a mirror up to his face and show him just how bad it is. And I'm a little triggered right now because I legit just got off the phone with him before this, and I just can't with the lies. Don't
And
lie.
you was on the phone with him because you do
He
care
called
what
me.
happens.
Yes, he calls me every day.
But hello, Starlight. Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Why did you all, not you all, and you were probably already upset this day. Now remember, I'm somebody on the outside looking in. I've known you well over a year. I don't have known Smokey as long, and I've never been an addict. But it seems that this community does have a lot of people with prior addiction,
Uh
and
huh.
I was an addict in my opinion. If you look at it in the other way, anorexic and bulimia, it almost killed my mom. So I get the part of how things that aren't normal, quote unquote, can affect even a personal family, like what Sarah went through today. Like when Kay
I
Smalls
don't
asked
know what
for a
happened.
link.
I don't know what happened before it got
Oh,
Oh,
it's a
there.
big
just
mess.
it's a yeah, it's
Oh,
a what yeah, it's her personal life. She talked about it in the beginning of the stream. Sorry,
I'll go back
and I'm
and watch
not
it later.
blaming you for this. You just might have been caught off guard when Kay Smalls asked for a link because you kept saying, "Smokey, we need to end this," and I saw like the chat kept saying it as well.
Uh
So I
huh.
I just wondered why
Why what?
when Kay Smalls was given a link. Is that when he
we
What?
put
don't
you
What?
backstage?
no,
I
Oh,
think
I
he
nobody
might
think
have
it's
even
because Hello
put you
Starlight said she had to go. She had to
Yeah,
get
and I
off.
was not gonna leave him up there by
right.
himself.
You did. You kept saying we have to end this. We should end this.
Right. So what's your question? I'm not.
I don't know why. I guess maybe I don't understand all that stuff either because I don't have a channel. Like, why was she even allowed to come up?
Because
And
I
I'm
we
not.
don't
needed
I don't.
someone to
And I'm
come
not
up
bashing Kay
there.
Smalls.
No, I just needed
Oh.
a
Okay.
person.
Well,
And Kay Smalls
thank you.
does have a good heart, and she's not going to
Mm-hmm.
go up there and
Absolutely.
encourage him to do dumb shit. So she
Absolutely
wanted to
agree.
come up, and that was fine. But did I even leave? Did I leave? No, I still
I think.
stayed.
I
I
think that's
still
when you
stayed.
thought it was ending. That was what was
No.
weird.
Well, it was supposed to end about 3 different times.
Yeah, because he nodded off 3 different times. I think. Right.
I personally, I didn't understand why Case Moss got linked, but that when I know as a creator, I Starlight can't control that because I was just like,
No,
you
no.
know, when
I
I
was
went there,
just
I begged him.
confused, hon.
I
I
said,
wasn't
hey, like,
mad or
can we
anything.
shut this down? And that it
Mm-hmm.
was supposed to be shut down. I said,
The whole
Smokey,
chat was
get
saying
some
it.
rest. You can come on my panel later. Like, if you go to sleep, like, I kept saying, like, if you go to sleep, you can come on my panel, like, because I figured he would just crash, right? Like, I figured I was wrong, but we thought that he was going to shut it down like probably like an hour earlier. We were saying, "Hey, get some rest." Starlight was
I
saying,
told
"Hey,
him to shut
you
down. He
sleep."
told me he was going to. I said, "Okay, I'm not going to leave until you shut down." And what did he do? He stuck me in the backstage and then said, "Hey guys, who wants me to stay on?"
Right. Press a one.
Uh-huh.
And most people were saying shut it
Hi,
down. That's I
Blackhearted.
wasn't asking you like defensively or anything. I just meant I don't get how people share links or anything like that either though. And I do agree that Kay Smalls, she's good people. I don't know.
Oh,
It's just
what?
it's a
I don't.
horrible
Hold on, Blackhearted.
situation.
Is that like a backhanded comment? Like I don't understand. I didn't come. Did I start speaking upon this today? No. I came in here and it was being spoke upon. And that's what people need to understand. Not just you, Blackhearted, just others. I didn't come in here because I want to out this person and their personal shit. But it's also a warning, okay? It's a warning that this is what's going on. And like I told Whiskey Gypsy, if you're going to in whatever participate, if he does chats and stuff and he's being healthy, I'll be in there when he's being healthy. But if he's doing this and you want to go in there and support him, please take care of him and don't enable him to death, you know?
I
Yeah.
completely agree. The enabling does need to stop, and we all do care about Smokey, but we don't want to see anything bad to happen to him either. And if he's going to continue with the behaviors, then people do kind of need to walk away for a little while, if to protect their
Absolutely.
own sobriety.
Absolutely. And I just,
He wasn't ready
there's
to
nothing
pass
left to
out,
do.
y'all. That's what
There's
I would
nothing.
do. What does that mean?
There's nothing left to do. Nothing. Like it's
Well,
just
she said he wasn't ready to pass out, y'all. That's what I would do. I don't understand what that means.
okay. Well, it doesn't matter if he was ready to pass out. People in his own chat were saying like, "I think you should shut this down, Smokey. You don't look good." Somebody from his real life came in there that he said he knew from real life. I don't know who they were. And I was trying to like get him to chill. And they're like, whoa, I've never seen you like this, Smokey. You need to shut this down. What's wrong with you? Like, what are you doing? And people in the chat were saying how they were getting triggered. So yes, I don't care if he was ready or not. We were encouraging it for his own, or I was for his own well-being, because he needed to just log off.
Black-hearted, I wasn't coming at you. Oh my God, about it being because I noticed your comment and read it. I'm sorry if it came off wrong. I was just trying to clarify what you were saying. That's all. Sorry, I read your comment.
I think all of you guys too, and I feel terrible because a lot of people are just really, people aren't getting it on the outside. That people are just, this is like someone's real life, and it's hurtful, and they're a friend to a lot of, you know what I mean. And if you were never an addict, you don't get it. Like, we're never gonna be able to say, yeah, we get it. No, you don't. I don't.
No, there's probably some people that watch that stream and don't understand because they can't see the signs. They don't understand the signs.
And to me, the signs are so bright.
Well, and
I
I even
refuse
said
to
that
right,
in
ignore
yeah.
them.
But
private.
there
I
was a lot
will
of
not
people
ignore them.
and there was a lot of people that were like, I didn't know what was wrong with them. I knew something was up, but I didn't know. I've never been around an addict. Like, and
Mm-hmm.
that's where I am grateful that it is put out there, not because I don't want him to get support, but how is somebody going to feel if they send him $50 and he goes and fucking dies? Like, at least you know what you're getting
Or
into
he's
now,
on
right?
his channel, all kinds of screwed up, passes out, and you're on the other side of the computer. And, like, is he okay? I don't know. I could throw a lot of scenarios out there. I don't know
It's
what to
just
say
scary. It's
anymore, or
scary.
if
Me
it even
neither.
needs
It's
to be
scary.
discussed
But see, now,
anymore.
like, now what's troublesome to me, and I guess maybe I could speak for others, is like, you and Trace never had a problem, and now, like, this whole thing has come down to now you and Trace, I guess, maybe a little bit having a problem, because then you
That's
went
fine.
live.
We can go back to being not friends like that. That's
Well,
fine.
see, I
That's what
don't
I'm just
want
Yeah,
that.
saying.
but that's
I
being stubborn, Starlight. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
Me and her are very hard-headed people, and this may just be how our relationship is, where we like each other, then we fight, and
Okay,
then we like,
I respect that.
I mean, I'm
Yeah.
not shutting her out forever or whatever, but we're pissing each other off right now.
Hmm.
And
Right.
yeah, she's hard-headed. I'm hard-headed. She's stubborn. I'm stubborn.
I don't think anybody hates anybody. They are very two hard-headed people, and Starlight gets sassy when she's
No,
feeling.
no. When I hear stuff and it's not being portrayed the right way, and to express yourself in a chat and try to correct something that someone's not getting right is
Right.
so frustrating.
It is.
It is frustrating. I get super like I hate it because then I'm like, oh wait, my comment didn't come out right, or they didn't understand my comment, and then it's even more fucked up. I understand. I
See,
get
Truth,
pissed
there
off.
you go. There you go, Truth. Or you attack him with words. What are you talking about?
Tracy, come up.
What are you talking about, Tracy?
Oh God, Tracy, can you come up so that you all like trying to communicate through chat?
Yeah,
I just like that would make it
that's
a lot
crazy too. Like, I
worse.
wish, and see, I don't know the backside of you and whiskey and all that. Like, I wish you guys or you could have come up last night. But I respect if it's just, it's an emotional situation when you look from the outside in. You know what I mean? It's like watching a
No, I
movie, but
don't.
these are real relationships with people, real friends, people that have been there and been through these situations, that are educated on this stuff. I don't have a clue what it feels like to be on that. So I see when you guys
Tracy,
get angry.
Tracy, I just
I'm
think
gonna jump
you
down, you
just
guys. Thanks for
okay.
answering my questions, Starlight.
I love you, Galway.
I love you more. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Galway.
Prayers
I
for
don't even know.
Smokey and all of you. It's
Yeah.
tough, and I'm sorry
Thanks,
for
Galway.
everybody.
Thank you, Galway.
Anyways, I just wanted to come here because I felt like you thought everybody just hated you. I don't hate
I
you.
don't
I
know
don't.
what happened prior to this.
Well, I got mad because of the junkie word. And then today I seen supposedly 180 and Laura's. And he said, what was that he said?
Oh no, but I heard or whatever the kissy thing.
It was
That
I
ain't
think it was a
happening.
clone, but she
Oh,
didn't
he
know it's
said I was
clone.
dead to
Wasn't
him. And I'm
him.
like, whoa,
Oh no.
let's have resolution. Let's feel the love. Look, he even said he loved Tracy. See, progress.
Is that really you, 180?
There was when she told me that the person was blowing kisses to Laura. I said, okay, well that's either 180 drawing the shot of Laura, or it's not. I knew it wasn't 180 because, well, let's just face it. I don't think he's gonna be blowing kisses to Laura, but
Thank you, Texas
I
Kim.
figured it was probably a clone. I didn't know though. I don't know, and now I'm glad we got it confirmed.
Yeah, and that wasn't the reason that I went live. I mean, the reason I went live was because Laura trying to call me a liar about a community post I put up about her, but it was her own words. She said it, and she's trying to twist it. That's originally why I went live. And I needed to get some things off my chest. And I think it's cool that, we're not in this big fight. We're not trying to go to war, like the community likes to say. We're not going to go to war over something like this. There's no reason
No.
for it.
To some people, like, words mean nothing. You could call some people a dumb motherfucking stupid bitch junky piece of shit, and they are not going to bat an eye. I'm actually getting more desensitized after everything that's been said to me, but
Oh my
to
God,
some people,
Tracy,
words are way words.
because people are not junk. 180. What do you? Okay, the word junkie is not meaning junk. I know you interpret it that way, but I in no way associate it with someone being junk. Never have. Never.
I personally don't like the word, but everybody's different. That's what I mean. Everybody has like different words that definitely set them off.
Well,
That is totally okay. Like everybody's different. Yeah, see, Nanny, that's what a lot of
Nanny,
people think
yeah,
is junkie is a state of
exactly.
mind. A lot of people think that. Can you ask them? Polyester asked if Blackhearted if you could unblock her. Okay, I gotta get down and cook dinner. I just wanted to come up here because
Yeah.
I don't want you to think everybody hates you. We can have a difference of opinion and not hate each other. It doesn't,
I'll have to go back and watch the
And I
beginning.
appreciate that, Amanda. I've always liked you, and I don't want to see us to a point to where, we don't like each other, because I really do like you. I appreciate what you're doing for people that are suffering with addiction. I respect you so much for that, because you have knowledge in this, and you can help people with the knowledge you do have. And I'm so grateful for that. And I like you as a person. I don't want to fight with you
Right.
or
I don't
Hello
want
Starlight.
anyone thinking that all that was some kind of attack or anything. Because I'm not gonna lie, I was confused. I was like, how does Sarah not get what's going on? Like, she should know why. You know what I'm saying?
And I think with things that are going on
I
in my
wasn't
real
mad. I
life,
wasn't mad at you though. I wasn't mad at you, for the record.
well, and I thank you for that. I think that I've been under a lot of stress, like with
I
things
think
going on
we
in my
all have.
personal
I
life.
know,
And
right?
yeah, like
Yeah.
my aunt died, and I'm
Oh
just sitting here.
no.
Oh yeah, my dad got a hold of my son and said, "Oh, Sarah's aunt died." My son left a message to him in 2018 and said, "Grandpa, it's been so many years. You ready to talk to us?" And then my dad waits 2 years and then replies back and says, "Tell your mom her aunt died." What the fuck?
Oh my
And
gosh,
so,
I'm sorry. That
oh
doesn't
yeah,
help. I'm very sorry.
I've
But
had to
I
give my
will.
dad.
I
Oh,
like you too. I'm sorry for your loss.
Your
I'm
dad
sorry
won.
for all this misconfusion going around. Um, I, I just want it all to stop. I don't want to fight with you. I like
Yeah.
you. I appreciate you, and we can have a different opinion, different approach. That's everybody, is their own person. And that's hard to realize on here sometimes for me. Like the way that somebody else might handle it might piss me off, but I'm I have to like realize that I'm not them, and they're not gonna we're not all gonna handle things the exact same way.
Right. Thanks
So
for coming
I'm
up,
very
Amanda. I
sorry.
appreciate you for that. I'm
Uh,
glad we was able to work this out. And
Me
yeah,
too. And I'll be in chat. I gotta make dinner. My kids are already hungry. So I'm gonna make dinner.
I've got to do that too. All
All
right.
right.
Thank you
Bye
for coming up,
guys.
Amanda.
Thanks. You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
Sorry, I had to mute. Okay. Oh, there's Laura in the chat.
What?
I'm so sorry, Sarah. Oh, what did it say?
Thank you, Mac 11 Lynn.
Oh, you want to drop her link?
She want one?
She asked for one?
No way.
I swear to God.
Oh shit. Hell's frozen over now.
I'm scared.
Oh boy. This is either going to go really, really bad or just bad.
I think it's going to go
Let's see.
bad. Oh, God. Buckle up.
Today's not
Oh,
the
there's
day. But...
Diane came out of the bushes.
Oh Lord. Here we go.
Gonna have a panic attack. What happened? Are y'all fighting today?
Man, today's been a day.
Well,
Yeah.
I saw her showing her son's COVID test, and then I don't know. I wasn't able to flip back and forth to understand. Diane.
I'm surprised I can even see Laura in here because she's got me blocked.
Is that her?
I don't even know.
Somebody better verify. My
Watch, I'll get
extension thing's
porn.
not working. Oh God, no! Don't do that.
Okay, so she was just teasing us. She ain't coming up. That might not have been her. Can somebody tell if that's her?
I have that extension, but it's not working right now. Come on, Laura. We're shutting it down. Or I don't know what's going
Yeah,
on
I'm
anymore.
gonna make dinner, man, in a
Oh,
minute.
I
Wait.
didn't see a link. She says, "Is that really you, Lauren?
What?
Why is my thing not working?"
Let's see. Well, maybe if you didn't have me blocked, it would work for you, or you could see it.
It is her. She has me blocked. I don't see.
I don't even know how to present myself. Look, I am not all about
On
this
your
on
phone,
the phone.
right? I don't know. I don't think
Yeah.
you may have this.
Like if I was on a computer, I would be able to do it. I don't even know how on a phone. I don't even care.
Can I take the link for a minute? LOL, I have something to say. Oh, Diane.
Oh, please do.
Diane,
Sure.
grab it, Diane.
Kimmy. 180.
What is he doing? Oh, stop it. What is he doing? Let me make sure.
I mean, I'm doing the link right, I think. Right?
Yeah, I think you did. You did earlier when I grabbed it.
Oh, someone's there. It's Diane. Let's see.
Hello.
Hello.
Happy first day of fall.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
Yeah, see the leaves falling in my hair?
Oh, where? I missed it.
I see it.
Oh, my God.
That's a leftover from when, Molly and Science Girl were fighting over the leaf in her hair, remember? And we got
Yes.
up on the panel.
Leafgate. Yes, Leafgate.
Yes.
Now you can use it every fall in remembrance.
Yes. Take it or leave it.
That's funny.
Yeah. Anyway, Jules, your Don't Play Me Bellevue Sweatshirt is waiting for you in the ladies' night merch store. Everybody, go get your "Don't Play Me Bellevue" hoodies
Nice.
because it is hoodie season.
Just in time.
Oh my god, I'm dead. That's like one of my favorite. That's one of my favorite hoodies. I might even buy one, and I don't wear merch. I tried to explain that today. I don't wear merch. Um, okay, all I wanted to say to Laura was I wasn't going to drag you tonight. I just feel a certain kind of way. Passing messages to Dave on behalf of Rel or whatever it was that was going on in, in that Discord. I feel a certain kind of way about that. Because Dave, I can handle Dave, no problem. I don't know if you listened to my live. Did anyone listen to my live and what I said about Dave today?
I did. Yes.
I jumped in there around the time Randy came up. It was like right before that. So I missed a lot of it.
Okay, I took it down because, I was done with it, and whoever heard it, and things got straightened out. I hear through the grapevine that Rel has, totally walked away from Dave. But I said, I'm not afraid of Dave because he's an asshole and a liar. I said he sucks his own dick, and I don't think that Rel would want to hang with someone like that.
I heard that part and I was rolling.
I missed it.
Yeah, I said that. Yeah.
Well, I heard he's got itty bitty, so that might be hard to do.
Well,
Micro
I didn't want to bring up that. I just said,
Turtle.
pretty much any straight man is not going to want to mess with a guy who sucks his own dick. So, yeah, so I said that. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say to Laura. I felt, a certain kind of way because it does look a little sneaky, like you know what's going to happen and you're behind the scenes and you want him to get on panel. That's all. But I wasn't going to drag you. I've got other people to drag tonight. No. I mean, I might mention Tiffany tonight because she just can't keep her mouth shut.
Really? Didn't know that.
Yeah, but actually, I am going to be talking about some, real things that someone asked me to put out on their behalf, and I am. But yeah, I might be bringing up a little bit of Tiffany because, like I said, she just doesn't know when to shut up.
Everybody go to Diane's channel tonight and watch.
Link.
Yes. Oh, somebody else is wanting to take a link.
Who? Oh, where did she go? She burn off?
I've been backstage for 20 minutes.
Oh, sorry.
God, I have a tickle in my throat. Hold on, I gotta get water. Hi, Laura.
Hi, Diane.
So, did you hear what I said? That I didn't wasn't gonna drag you tonight. That's not what my live is about.
I would hope not, because you got nothing to fucking drag me for. I didn't do anything.
No, I heard you say that. I don't know why you would say that.
Say what?
You said if you're gonna drag me tonight or something to that effect.
Why do you want to be in alliance with two men? Why do you want to be in?
Oh, you mean in my live today?
I explained all this, Sarah. I'm not in alliance with anybody except me. That's the only person that I have to look out for is me. If I want to keep friends with anybody in this community, so be it. If I don't need to bash people, like Diane, what you just said about Dave, whether I agree or disagree, how's that going to pan out? Dave's now going to come after you. Dave, that's how you keep shit going. That's how you keep shit going.
No. Let's get it straight. Let's get it straight how it all started. It had nothing to do with me going at Dave. He had walked away from me, said Jasmine is a fucking nut job, was going to forward me 300 emails that she sent. And then all of a sudden, he hears from Rel some shit. He starts dragging me again. He said that I was in jail at age 23 for prostitution. He found some picture of some Asian Hispanic girl on a boutique website, said that was my body. Said that he found it on the dark web. And
found it on the dark web?
Yeah, he paid $2,500 to go on the dark web to find my expunged record. Yeah, because I was the Long Island Lolita. Did you know that at 23 and I was put in jail?
Dang, so, you're accomplished.
I know, right? So he came at me. He came at me first. So
Diane, Diane, come on. You
Last
know Dave. You know he's full of shit.
I know he
Just
is.
stop.
Yeah,
know
but
he
he
is.
puts people's homes on his
Yeah.
channel and
Yeah.
he puts their addresses
He
out
put
in his chat.
never mind. But anyway, I can handle Dave. I have no problem with Dave because he's a jerk. You think I'm afraid of Dave? I'm not afraid of Dave. That's why I said what I said about him today.
It's a
Dave's a
sociopath.
lame.
Okay, but I'm saying that from what you were saying, oh, he's got a little dick, he's got this.
I
That's
didn't
how
say he
shit
got a
goes
little-
back and
Little
forth.
turtle.
I didn't say he got a little dick. I said he sucks his own dick. Get it right.
Sucks his own dick, whatever. But that's how shit goes
I
back
said the
and
little
forth.
part.
That's how shit goes back and forth.
You know how
So then-
else things go back and forth, Laura? You know, if
enlighten
someone
me,
has
Sarah.
a direct line to Dave, I got information that will put him at the doorstep of someone when goes to their town to
Yeah,
film
and he
it.
was talking about me.
Yes.
Excuse me. And what did I write back, Sarah? And what did I tell Dave, Sarah?
You
don't
said,
know my
Dave.
Conversations. You
said,
don't know my conversations. As a matter of fact,
I
that
know
Dave
that
can tell you
conversation.
no, you don't.
Yes,
Because
I do.
I called Dave. No, you don't.
Yes, I
You
do.
don't know that conversation. Oh, Dave played our
What
recording.
happened? Yeah. No, I don't know.
Dave played our recording.
Oh.
So unless Dave played our recording, Sarah, you don't know the conversation. Because the conversation went with Dave is, I don't know what the fuck Rel's looking for, what he wants you for. Last I knew, you two were fucking fighting, but he said he's got some information on you. I'm just going to tell him you already have information. He's like, I don't need any information on anybody. I said, I honestly don't know who the fuck it's about or what it's about. I don't care what it's about. I don't want to know what it's about. I'm just telling you he's looking for you. He said, all right, tell him to come to my live.
But
that
you
was
knew
the
that he was
conversation with
going
Dave.
after Diane because you said on his channel last night.
No.
Yes,
last
he
I
said
knew,
it last
Dave,
night.
No, last I knew, Dave and Rel were fighting. That was the last I knew. That Dave and Rel were fucking going at it.
You knew that Rel was going after Diane.
No, last I knew, Rel was not going after Diane.
Last night he said he was.
When? Before I got there? Because he never told me he was going after Diane. Ever.
Okay.
So double check your facts, Sarah.
This
is what I'm talking about.
Well, regardless, listen, here's the thing. I feel like we shouldn't be supporting any men who come at women in this community or threaten to dox them or go to their towns, whether they're joking or not. Some people get afraid of that shit.
Really? Because I see you supporting Vinny, and Vinny says it about me all the time.
Where do you see me supporting Vinny? I don't even go to his channel. What are you talking about?
I've seen you support Andrew Hounds or whatever. I've seen you support Vinny.
Who?
I've seen you Andrew Hounds or whatever his name is.
I don't know who that is.
Jenny Jen's friend.
Yeah, I support him. How? How do I support him?
Hondo. That's what you're saying.
Hondo. Thank you.
How do I support him?
I've seen you support plenty of men that want to come after me.
I don't support them, but you have.
I haven't heard him
You
say
sat on Dave's panel when he was trying to make an attempt to dox me.
Diane, ask Dave who's the one that told
Truth.
him. Who's the one that told him, do not do this, Dave? I've said it to him publicly and privately.
All right. I'm just making a general statement that someone like Dave does not belong here. Period. That's all I'm saying. That's my opinion, and it's a lot of opinion of women in this community. We don't want that kind of shit here. And when it's accepted into people's live streams, it bothers people.
It definitely bothers me that you say you align with these people so they don't go after you or they don't.
That's not what I said.
Yes, you did.
You have a way. No. You have a way of twisting my words, Sarah. That's not what I said. I said I don't fuck with these people.
Yes, you do. You're in their Discord. You sit on Dave's panel all the time. That's not true.
I haven't sat on Dave's panel in a month or 2 months before his channel got taken down.
Wow.
So I've seen you sit on other people's panels. Sarah, give me a fucking break.
Not panels of people that sit there and put people's addresses out. No, I do not.
Sarah, I've seen you sit on panels with people that have put people's addresses out.
Who?
Bitch, please.
Don't call me a
180?
bitch on my own stream, dude.
180?
I'm not
180?
doing this with you. You're not gonna come in here calling me names and shit,
180?
trying to act like you're
180?
some big badass when you
180?
ain't.
I'm not
All
trying to be
you got is
badass.
fucking mouth.
I'm
That's
trying
all
to
you
tell you to
got. You
own
want
your
me to
fucking
go as low
words.
as you? Because I can do that too. I'm not
I'm
doing this
trying
shit
to
with
tell
you,
you to
Laura.
own your words and get your
I
words
own
right,
my words.
Sarah.
Everything
No,
I say
you
and
don't.
do, I own it. Yes, I do.
You
Absolutely.
said
What
makeup
have I not
monster.
owned?
You said makeup monster called someone a junkie. She
Oh,
never called
shit.
anybody
She
a
said,
junkie.
okay, because
Ever.
telling someone to put a needle in their arm is so
That's
much
not
better.
a junkie.
I'm sorry.
That's not
I
a junkie.
misquoted her. My
You
apologies.
misquote a lot of things. You misquote a lot of things.
No, I don't. No, I don't.
I
That's the
never
first
once
thing
said.
that I have
I
done
never once
that's
said
called
that I
misquoting.
aligned. I never
don't
once said that
lie,
I
and I
aligned
don't.
with Dave.
I'm sorry.
That's not what I said. I never once said I aligned with Dave. That is not what I said.
Holy shit! You
not what
said
I
he's
said.
my friend. He's not that bad. You have
That's exactly what I
absolutely
said.
that.
That's not aligning yourself with someone. I like Marianne. She's not that bad. Does that mean I align with her? No, it doesn't.
Dude, you talk to Dave on a regular basis. He talks about talking to you all the time.
How do you know I know?
Because
well, you're
he
wrong,
says
Sarah.
it on his panel. Why is he going to lie about it?
Why are
you
watching him then?
trying to
If
deflect
you
from the
hate him
fact that you're
so
friends with a
much-
piece of shit?
I didn't say, I'm not trying to deny I'm friends with him, but today was the first time I've spoke to him in about 6 weeks. So I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Pay attention then.
You think you know my life? Guess what? You obviously watch more than I do.
I don't
You
want to wear
obviously
your
watch
skin.
him more than I do.
I'm
you
not
obviously
obsessed
watch
with
him
you.
more than I do. You watch him more than I do.
No, I don't
you watch him more. Then you know what he's saying more
motherfucker
than
came
I
after me, so yes, I watch him. Yes, absolutely.
I don't even watch him that much, Sarah. I didn't even know he had a new channel until today.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that channel won't last long because he's been terminated by YouTube and it's against the terms of service for him to even be here. So take that, Dave.
I need you to know that I'm not obsessed with you. I don't want to be you. I'm not trying to build an empire off of you. Or
I didn't say you
about
were.
You said that I was obsessed with you today, and I am not obsessed with you. I don't want to be you.
Then
I don't want to be anything like you.
Then stop making videos about me.
No,
Get your
if
own
I want
content.
to expose you for the things that you don't do
Expose
right,
me
I
for
will.
what? Expose me for what?
For shit like you just did today with Rel.
Dude, get better content, Sarah. Stop worrying about exposing me.
I can tell you to get better content. All you do is talk shit on people. That's
Sarah,
all you do. What's the difference?
I don't do what you do, Sarah.
Oh,
sorry. I'm
sorry.
sit there
I
and
don't kiss at
expose
people's
people.
ass like you do, so they
I
don't
don't
come after you.
expose people.
Oh,
I'm not about that, Sarah. You just said you're there to expose me. Sarah, nobody's scared of you. Get a life.
Nobody's scared of you either. I don't want people to be scared of me,
Either
Laura.
do I, Sarah. That's why I don't make videos about you. That's why I don't talk about you guys.
You make videos about everybody. You talk so much shit on everybody.
Don't make
what are you
videos
talking
about?
about?
This
You
is
are the
where
biggest
you're
hypocrite liar there is.
This is
You
where you're
deflect
wrong,
from
Sarah.
everything.
You don't see me doing a whole live about one person ever.
Oh, yes, that's not true.
Name it. Show me, Sarah. Show me where I did an entire live about one person. Go for it. And show me all the videos I did following that about one person. You'll never find it.
You've done
Go
on
for it,
Diane
Sarah.
alone?
Prove it, Sarah. Prove it. Prove how I did an entire live on one person.
I will.
Never fucking happened.
You have done multiple streams on Diane and Wendy alone.
Wrong.
You bring them up almost daily.
Sarah, for 10 minutes, maybe. 10 minutes, maybe. And that's because they talked about me. That's why I talk about that. Nobody talks about you, Sarah. I don't mention you, Sarah, except for today and maybe one or two other streams. But yet you make video after video after video about me.
I sure do.
Stop. Just stop. Find
Stop
your
doing
content,
dirty
Sarah.
shit.
Move along.
Stop doing
along,
dirty,
Sarah.
shady shit.
Sarah, I'm not the one doing dirty, shady shit. I don't do jack shit behind the scenes. That has been proven over and over and over. Go ahead, Sarah. Prove it. Stop with your words and prove it.
I have proved shit.
You
on
proved
Laura.
nothing, Sarah. Nothing. You've never been able to prove anything because it doesn't happen. You just run your mouth.
Oh, like you do? Like you're trying to do now?
Sarah, Stop being somebody else. Stop being like Brian and trying to turn it around. Own
Now
your
I'm
shit,
like
Sarah.
Brian.
Own your shit,
I
Sarah.
own everything I say.
Sarah,
Absolutely
you own
everything.
nothing.
I'm not
You always
considered a
turn it
liar
around.
like you are. Are you kidding me right now?
Sarah, I'm only a liar to people like you that fucking lie. That's it.
What have I lied on? Prove where I've ever lied, you fuck.
I can prove a lot
where
of
have I
times
ever
you
lied
lied.
on you?
I don't have the time, Sarah. I don't care that much. Just shut
Then
the
what
fuck
are you
up
doing
about
up here? Go.
Just
See
shut
ya.
the fuck up about me.
No.
That's
I mean,
all I ask. Just get new content, Sarah.
Look,
Move
you're over
along.
here.
Move along, Sarah. I'm telling you, I came up here to tell you, move the fuck along.
I can't deal with her anymore. I'm sorry. I'm not doing it. But I will continue to expose you, Laura, as long as you're doing shady shit. Sorry.
Well, I don't think that went well.
No, I don't think we're going to be best friends. Damn it. Sorry.
Well, first of all, my eardrums have been blown out because I think she was, I don't know, she sounded like she was in some kind of echo chamber or
I
something.
think she's like in her kitchen or something. I just picture her like wiping down the counter screaming.
Boy. I just can't do that screaming all the time and calling people bitches and whatever. I'm not doing that with her. Like, if she wants to have a civilized conversation with me, that's fine. But I'm not going to sit there and do the screaming match with her. I'm just not. Ugh.
It's a winless battle.
Yeah, it's never going to end.
Moon patch. When someone comes after you, darling, and threatens to go to your hometown, you write to me and let me know when you're
Right?
in the corner, moon patch. Shut up.
I second that.
All I was trying to say to Laura, really and seriously, is we don't want people, and especially men, coming at women and threatening to go to their hometown and film it and giving out addresses and exchanging addresses. That's all.
And Laura did know about that, Diane, because Terrell or whatever his name is, he was talking about it last night when she was on his live. And I'm sure it's still up, so anybody can go back and watch it. She absolutely knew, but she's not going to admit that in front of you.
Well, and I need to clarify that 180 does not look people's addresses up or give maps to houses or whatever the fuck. He doesn't do that, or doxing, whatever they were saying.
Just 180, you need new glasses. Laura is hot. Shit.
I think he's trying to be the new Lanky Tor.
Nobody can be the new Lanky Tor.
I know. The male Lanky
Man,
Tor.
she was breathing fire, Jules.
She was pissed. She was real mad.
Yeah,
I think it's a fair request that a lot of women just in this community don't like it. And when we see somebody, kicking it up with someone like that in their side chat, it becomes a little unnerving. I don't like that shit.
Well, it is because these men are trying to go at women, and one of them's doing it for money, and it's wrong. Leave women alone. Go after men. Why do you have to come into this community and attack women? Just stop. Go away. Nobody wants you here.
I feel like I've missed so much today. I just want to know where I can get that. Are we going to buy all those sweatshirts or whatever?
Is that a 180 troll in here? Are you kidding me?
I want to give Laura babies.
Oh, God. Well, I think on that note, I'm going to jump off here because I got to make dinner for my kiddo.
That is a clone. It is a clone, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We all have to eat dinner. Everybody go eat dinner.
And then go to ladies' night. Oh, wait.
No.
What is it? Just
drama. It's drama.
Drama recap.
Yes. Drama recap at Diane's channel tonight. Make sure everybody goes over there. At what time, Diane?
9 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. It's still Eastern Daylight Time.
Okay.
Don't forget about our Play Me Bellevue.
Yes, and don't forget about Don't Play Me Bellevue hoodies are in the store.
Check it out, you
All
guys.
right.
Yeah, that's
Thank you
right.
for letting me come up.
Thanks for coming up.
See you
I
later.
will
Bye,
say in
Diane. Thanks
closing,
for
I hope
coming
we
up.
don't.
Bye. Thank
I
you,
hope the
Sarah.
Smoky Saga thing is maybe over for a while. I don't want to talk
Yeah.
about it anymore. Hopefully, everyone else tired of talking about it. All right, bye guys.
Bye, guys. And
Bye.
thanks for coming in. I hope we was able to come to some type of resolution, even if it wasn't between Laura and I. I don't see that going anywhere. Sorry, Laura. I'll see you guys later. I'm going to go make dinner. Everybody have a good night, and hopefully I'll see y'all over at Diane's. Take care.